Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Saturday, January 9th, 2016. Ra and Black Wolf here in the Lynn-Life, Betty Jean in the Jamie Body Mind, other teammates in other dimensions, but most of us in the physical dimension and in the subatomic from the perspective of the spirit world viewers. We continue to have problems with very large spirit world presences who think of themselves as oversouls, coming in, breaking the rules, and being inappropriate. We've been working with this for some days now, and we don't think it's going to change now that the camera is turned on. It's likely to continue for the videoed portions of today's efforts. As always, our background intention is to do what is ours to do right now in all dimensions, to manifest the divine plan. The data clearly showing what's needed is to provide a collective restart, because people are good and stuck. People of all sentiences are stuck in oppositional, defiant disorder, not wanting to live their soul plans. That's okay. We will start again as a community of allness. The wiser minds above have set the deadline for that as January 17th, 2017, and given us other Yes, we don't want to think about the deadlines. The deadlines are very stressful. These oversouls don't want to acknowledge an awful lot that's true, including the fact that wiser minds above have in fact given us deadlines to work with. We don't like the deadlines either, but the deadlines are still there, and pretending they aren't there doesn't make them go away. It makes us incapable of dealing with them effectively. So we acknowledge these deadlines, the next one being January 16th, 2016. And with that, the videoed portions of today's efforts begin. And here it is, after 11 o'clock, and the sun comes out. This is just how it used to be in Tampa. This is the pattern.
That's true.
And we thought, oh, Tampa just has weird weather. It's pollution, and now the pollution is here. The Spanish moss is dying.
That's true.
The pollution is here. Let's sort most helpful from least helpful. Most helpful to meeting the assignments by the assigned deadlines to the central axis of the Search for Truth pillar. Least helpful to meeting the assignments by the assigned deadlines to the base of Thing 2. I noticed that I have things that are being sorted out that I don't want to be sorted out.
That's
and I
true.
want to clutch them.
That's true.
But they are not helpful. They are sorting out as not helpful to meeting the assigned deadlines, getting the jobs done by the assignments.
That's true.
I have a lot of resistance to letting go of these things.
That's true. Me too.
I wonder what presence I am.
I feel very big and very sad and very important.
Very important. So this is how these oversoul presences feel. They watch things being sorted out that are their favorite pet ideas, and those ideas are extremely unhelpful hazards on the course.
That's true.
And just like every other audience, including ourselves, they're having a hard time letting go of their pet projects. And it's this basic, repetitive, conversational pattern that is holding us back from meeting our deadlines, getting our work done. We have to stop and engage in these conversations with these huge energy bodies who refuse to basically get out of the way and let us do the work.
That's true.
You're racking up bad karma faster than faster than faster than fast. Are you able to see it?
I don't hear any
acknowledgement.
Anything. No. I don't hear any sound.
We'll sort most true. Thank you. Most helpful from least helpful.
Send the least helpful to the base of Thing 2.
And while we're at it, let's sort most true from least true, and right away burn least true.
Since we started this session, I had the distinct sensation of snow falling.
Oh, I see it.
Or ashes falling.
Something white falling. Sort most true from least true, and right away burn least true. And I see someone, it looks like they're walking through snow, but again, this isn't cold, so it might be ash.
That's true.
Familiar. if I had to guess, it would be somebody like Luce or Pan.
That's true.
A dear friend who has been greatly harmed by these oversouls.
Might be Pan.
It might be Pan. It's possible this is kind of like a ghost of Pan, quote unquote, who doesn't know he's dead.
That's true. He doesn't seem to have much clarity about anything.
No, but he's clearly dead to the level that he thinks he's alive in.
That's true.
Let's sort most true from least true and burn least true. Thank you. He's saying, but if that's not true, then what else isn't true? Probably all of it, Pan. Probably all of it. Sort most true from least true, and right away burn least true. I can feel how it is for him. It's as if images or memories are flickering through his head. Scenes that he hasn't yet understood how that fits into what's actually going on.
That's true.
I think he's dead. He's been wandering around in a dimension thinking he's participating in that dimension typically, but it's more like dead. And now here we have a siren. They always mean pay attention to what's being said right now.
That's true.
What do I know? I know that Pan has been messed with as badly as anybody except for perhaps Luce.
That's true.
And that the messing with is coming from above in ways that make no sense given the understanding that we have, which means all the information isn't on the table. It makes sense if we assume bad intention on the parts of those above. Then it makes sense. I don't know whether or not they actually have bad intention, because the ones we've been dealing with have good intention. They're just completely deluded.
That's true.
As to what's actually going on. Their hearts all feel good.
Yes.
But they're holding to their delusions so tightly that they're real hazards on the course.
It's true.
It's possible that's the phenomenon that Pan's been experiencing. But Pan, you yourself have to choose to let go of this. What we would say to someone who smells as bad as you smell right now, because you really stink,
that's true,
of lies, is that you need to soak in the truth tanks, and probably that water is going to need to be dumped,
changed
and
over
refilled
and over
many
again.
times.
That's
because
true.
You really reek to high heaven of lies. Just through and through and through.
That's true. So much so that you can't tell what's true. You can't tell that you're dead on the dimensional level that you're interacting with.
No, I don't think you know you smell bad.
I don't think you know. And not pouring the water down onto people who are trying to work below you. We've had that message about dirty bathwater being dumped down to
don't
smaller
do that.
levels.
That's right.
So that stuff, the dirty bathwater that was coming down that people were calling living waters from above, I wonder if that's their dirty bathwater.
Right. That makes sense.
Because I could see how that's the direction Pan's thinking was heading in, was, well, I'll take the baths in the water and then I'll dump the water down.
I don't know what to do with this dirty water. It needs to be cleaned.
It's untrue water.
It's untrue. It's full of lies, and the lies are liquid, damaging, and we don't want to pour it anywhere.
It's true. It's toxic waste.
Toxic waste. We want to separate most true from least true and burn least true right away. So as you're soaking in the bath, you can't just lie around here. This is a workplace.
That's true.
You can soak in the bath and separate most true from least true and right away burn least true. That you can do.
That's
How about
true.
do that? Soak in the truth tanks. And what that will do is kind of loosen up the untruths and bring them to the surface of the water. And
That's
you sort
true.
most true from least true and right away burn least true. Right away burn least true. Right away burn least true. And then it'll come down as white ash, possibly.
That could be.
That could be what this white ash is.
That's true. Which is almost knee height in the place where Pan was walking.
It looks like snow. It looks
That's
like
true.
drifting snow.
Drifting snow.
I really, to be honest, don't really care what they do up there.
No,
because
that's not really
they're
our
not
problem.
helpful, and they haven't been helpful in so long that it's not our concern.
It's not our concern.
We have already recommended multiple times that you implement the Search for Truth techniques right where you are. And if you do them for long enough that it looks like you're actually intending to search for truth for real, then you're welcome to come in the front door and join the rest of our community. But you have to shave your head and start with a broom. Here's your broom. That's our standard greeting.
That's true.
Sweep the floors, like we all do. Like we all do. And for Pan, we would say, you look a mess. And you can soak in the truth tanks, but you cannot just soak there. You have to work. This is a workplace. Sort most true from least true. Right away, burn least true. And when you start to feel like that's not doing it for you, then get up and get a shovel or a broom, and you can join in the work.
That's true.
Sort most helpful from least helpful. Sending the least helpful to the base of thing 2. And the goal is to fulfill the assignments, to do the work as assigned by wiser minds above, to specifications in every moment, to meet our deadlines.
That's true.
What we need is to be able to drill straight down.
That's true.
And the earth that is being pulled, like whole strata of the earth, so to speak,
That's
the
true.
Foundations of life are being pulled consistently in the same direction.
That's true.
And if they aren't being pulled by these oversoul presences,
then I lose the
bet. And so we say to you, stop that, stop that, stop
we
pulling.
See
we
you
see
doing
that.
it.
We see that. It's
it.
captured. It's captured on film and in the notes. It's in the log. We know that you're doing that. Stop it. Stop it. We don't know why you're doing it, but it's damaging. And it's
That's
not
true.
just damaging to us, it's damaging to
to
everybody
you,
who's
too.
trying to base their lives on truth.
That's true.
Stop it.
And it's wrapping up super bad karma for you. I wouldn't want that karma.
No, I wouldn't want that karma.
They're listening to that.
I'm glad I'm not you. You are in a world of hurt.
That's true.
When they continue to change the foundational rules, that's what they're doing. They're changing the foundational rules.
That's true.
Then people lose their ability to know what to do quickly.
That's true.
And when life moves too quickly, they don't stop to figure out what to do, and so they just start making crazy mistakes.
And game theory starts collapsing.
Everything falls apart.
That's true.
Stop changing the foundational rules of life just because all of a sudden you're losing the game. You perceive yourself to be losing the game, and so you're changing the foundational rules, I bet.
That's true.
I think that's what it is. Stop that. Stop that. The rules apply to all of us. They apply to you. You can't just change the rules because the other team, quote unquote, is approaching the goal line, quote unquote.
That's true.
That's crazy.
It doesn't work like that.
That's not how the game is played. You're being observed also. You aren't God.
That's true.
Wow. Same basic, repetitive conversations over and over and over and over.